Good morning and good day, my friends, and welcome back to the cottage. I hope you feel at home here with me. Today we're playing Powerwash Simulator, and I have the ever-lovely Tiz with me today. How are you today, Tiz?
Hello there, Allie. I'm doing great. You doing good?
I'm doing wonderful. We're power washing your house today. How do you feel about that?
Good, because it needs it. Start up the co-op session and I'll jump in with you.
I didn't get it co-op, sorry.
No, you're good. And also, I'm doing in-game recording on my Steam Deck, so what I can do is I can upload my perspective, and you can link to it when you upload your side.
Sounds wonderful. I love that idea. Alright.
Clean the detached house. Join, confirm.
That is still...
So y'all are going to see that we have already done a bit of it. Allie and I like to play this as... we like to play it in our off time. So we've already gotten started a bit here, but we figured we wanted to finish the rest of it with you all.
Yep. Pretty much. And as you can see, I've already branded the house with my tag.
Voila.
Yup.
Alrighty then. So, where was I? I've been working. I did a bunch of work on the roof, so I think I'll just continue going from the top down.
That's fair.
Let me grab this ladder and get up there.
Yeah, get it out of my way.
Yeah, it's out of the way. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You have this chimney's weird. Seems so relaxing.
It really is.
I think it's a good fit for...
I need to figure out the sounds, because the sound of the water is still getting to me.
Oh, okay. And the funny thing is, I think that's like a fairly common phenomenon for people, so you can actually, like, if you go into the options, you can tweak how the water sounds, like everything about how the water sounds.
Actually, I just noticed that. So when I was in there, I turned the water volume down. It's got water tone. It's got water reverb.
I know. It's nuts, isn't it?
It's kind of nice, actually.
So make sure to take advantage of that.
For sure. Are we trying to avoid gutters again today?
Oh, or... no. I don't remember what the achievement for this house is. So don't bother going for it. Because you can always come back with the way powerful equipment after you've beaten the game. You can come back and get the achievements during free play. So don't worry too much about it.
Ding.
I love the sound of that ding. And I just dinged the chimney top here. So that was kind of a pain to clean anyways.
I think I've got to change the music.
And I actually can't hear the music, so I'm not tuned in at the moment because I am on the stream, so I am simply trusting your good taste.
Well, I had, like, lo-fi house on, and it was just, like, it was almost too energetic.
Uh-huh. You gonna try and find some of that vaporwave again?
Vaporwave, that's what it was.
Yep.
There we go. Oh, that's much better.
Yeah, love that.
Because that, like, I don't know, it was just, like, way too...
Lo-fi, it's...
upbeat, I guess, like, not that anything's wrong with upbeat. Hi, Paul! Hi, kiddo, how are you doing?
Hi, Paul. How doesn't match the vibe of what we're doing?
This is a lot more chill.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I need chill vibes for power washing.
Absolutely. See, like, Vaporwave has just enough pep to keep you awake, because a
Right.
lot of like lo-fi can be really nice to sleep to.
Yeah.
But vaporwave doesn't. It's not particularly up tempo.
You know, the funny thing is, I actually used to sleep to Avenged Sevenfold in college.
Really?
Yeah, and I had to stop because my this was at a time when I had a roommate, and like I had it low, but the thing is, you know, Avenged Sevenfold sometimes has some screaming in it,
Yeah.
and she was like, "I'm getting
I'm sitting here
nightmares."
imagining. Oh my gosh! I'm sitting here imagining, like, man makes a beast out of himself. Gets rid of the pain of being a man. And you're just like honk shoe, honk shoe, honk shoe.
Well, like, you know the one where it's like, I'm trying to remember the name of it, but it's like Descent into Hell or something like that. I don't remember the name of the song, but there was like one song that I was like obsessed with in college, and I loved it, and I loved that entire album. And she's like, "I can't, you can't keep playing this," which is hilarious because she was super like emo as well.
Yeah, she probably just couldn't sleep to it.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
That is really funny.
I'm doing all right, Paul. So my little stuntman was not cooperating this morning, so he woke us up at 3, and we kind of gave up trying to sleep at 4, and got him some Tylenol because he's been teething really bad, and just now he was deciding he was not going to cooperate with like nap time, and he was just having a really rough time with that. So I had to just put him down and walk away because like he needed to sleep and he was not cooperating with the sleeps. And sometimes you just gotta put him down and just walk away, and that hurts because like as a mama who like was literally physically attached to him, it hurt. It's like a siren in my brain, it screaming inside my skull going, "Pick up your child." I'm like, no, he needs to just sleep, and he needs to just tire himself out. And if I leave him like for 5 minutes, he'll do that, but I have to remove myself to the point where I cannot hear him, because if I can hear him, it spikes my anxiety like nothing else.
Yeah.
We call
Which
it
makes sense.
We call it fighting the sleep monster. But fighting the Sandman is a good one too. Like that's a good way to describe it.
Sandman, bring me
Good dreams. It's a good one.
Why didn't this gutter ding?
I don't know. This one for me,
Oh, I see.
the upper bit didn't ding either. I'm not sure why.
Probably because it needs the other side to be cleaned.
It might be. I also refuse to get up on ladders.
That's fine. I can take things from above. Alright, this gutter
fur.
finally dinged. Let me...
Hi, Paige.
Hi, Paige.
Love you, hon.
Alright. Just get the rest of the top of this veranda, and I will then get underneath it.
So the funny
Because
thing...
this won't ding until I do the other side.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot to... Oh, never mind. I apparently did get the paint mark off the construction thing.
Yeah. You don't need anything special for it. You just need to hit it with a few more passes.
That's fair.
Like, that's pretty much everything in this game. Like, you can buy soap, but you don't need soap. ever.
It's like functionally useless.
It's only useful if you want to get things done faster, because it will actually cut through grime faster. But
oh, we got a text message from the park warden. How do, Dirt
baby.
Finder? I got a real doozy for you when you can spare a minute for us over at the recreational grounds. Martha Hubbard. Hi, is this the Grime Bandits? I need some help with my poor little play school. Oh, we get to do a play school?
Oh yeah, it's the boot house. The boot house is so cute.
Ara Smith and Jenny Pebbles. Oh, and another thing, careful how you go around the volcano. It's old Mother Hubbard. We went down there to enjoy a smoky sunset, and Jenny saw a UFO pop out the top and disappear before you can say, look, a UFO, where? Oh. You sure you weren't eating some questionable brownies? Because that doesn't sound right. I don't think there was actually a UFO that popped out. I think you were eating some fun things.
I am not gonna say.
That sounds like
I've beaten
spoilers.
The game, so yeah, I've beaten the game.
Spoilers, potentially.
Exactly. The game's plot's wild. It revolves around the volcano, which you never actually directly interact with.
Oh, great. Today on Power Washer, turns out you're actually doing Pompeii 2 Electric Boogaloo. I actually went and saw that the exhibit, the Pompeii exhibit, when it came to Cincy, and oh my gosh, that was heartrending. Because they did actually have some of the like concrete casts that they did.
Yeah.
And there was one of a child.
Oh gosh.
And like one of a dog.
Oh gosh.
And oh my goodness, when I saw the child one, I almost cried.
Can't exactly blame you for that one.
Cause like they have this like video that they play before you go in and actually see the artifacts, and it's like a CGI like recreation of what they think the timeline would have been for the eruption and everything and how long it was. And so you have like 8 a.m. versus 9 a.m. versus noon versus, and you hear like what the sounds of the city would have been and what the sky would have looked like, and you just hear people screaming and like babies crying and mothers crying, and I'm like, gosh, oh my god. And like I actually learned about like Herculaneum, which was like, that was another city that was actually closer than Pompeii, and it literally turned like, they've gotten some of the scrolls and stuff that were there, it's turned stuff to glass.
Oh my gosh.
It was so much hotter in that area than it was in Pompeii. How would you interact with the volcano? Just look up at it, be like, yeah, I gotta power wash this, or we're gonna need a bigger sprayer. That is a good question.
See, like I ought to pull up the chat so I can keep up with the conversation. But when I was first going through the game, I kind of thought we were gonna do that. Actually,
just go up to the volcano, be like, we gotta bring out the big guns.
Yeah, I straight up thought we were going to wash it.
We gotta fight the volcano with the power of power washing.
Yeah, that's. But we never actually washed it. We just we didn't interact with it at all. Okay, let me do chat only here. Chat only. Apply. There we go. Alrighty then. Back to what I was doing.
Pinky! Hi, babe!
Hello, Pinky.
Thank you for subscribing for 8 months. You've got a long ways to catch up with Ball. But that's okay. I still am happy to have you here. How you doing, hun? I feel like they would have to do it anime boss style. I mean, yeah, that would be an amazing cutscene and an amazing fight scene.
I mean, like, they always update this game. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they did at some point.
I mean, we do have to go and, like, we gotta go clean the Shrek swamp.
Yeah, exactly. When we got, like, SpongeBob levels and... like, there's a lot of, there's a lot of content in this game, actually.
I love that. So, I have actually been working on version 1.2 of the channel intro video, where it's got like all the different Twitch clips and everything, because I took your suggestions into consideration, Tiz. And so like I took out all the Scream videos where I'm like screaming, with the exception of the jump scare appreciation alert.
Oh yeah, that one's funny.
Where I think it was
Ali, you are a great streamer and I appreciate you.
Exactly. It's just like it just jump scared the heck out of me. Cause that's funny when my own alerts scare me. That's hilarious. That's pretty
very good. That's the vibe you want.
Yep. And of course, very first clip is my dad just roasting me on stream. It's like, where did we park the ship? Like, how do you not know where you parked the ship? Because I'm ADHD, Dad.
Ali, you're being ADHD.
Please focus. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, I did actually raise the price of that one.
What? That one was too easy to abuse.
Well, yeah, and then someone ended up abusing it. I was like, okay. It's like, and we need to kind of.
We gotta rate limit that one.
Yeah. I think I raised it to 100. I had it at what, 10? Or no,
it
maybe
was pretty low.
I thought it was like 100, and someone kept on triggering it, and I raised it to like 100.
Probably 1,000 or 5,000.
2,000 maybe. I don't know. 200. I don't know. Oh, it's 1K now.
1K seems reasonable.
That sounds right. Because
it's pretty easy for regulars to get that much.
Yeah. So when you initially follow someone, you get like a batch of 300 right off the bat. Because I followed a whole bunch of people yesterday. Well, in the course of my Twitch momming. Because I had some spare moments available, and some people were having some birthdays, and I decided to go and, force them to hydrate and take care of themselves. And so yeah, I followed I think 3 new people across the course of the day, and made sure that they were all hydrated.
Good. You get that side, I get this side.
Okay.
Ali, you are an amazing streamer, and I appreciate you.
Ooh, actually, here, let me take a gulp too while I'm at it.
No, that was the appreciation one, but hydration is probably a good idea.
I misread it. Ah, yes, the railing.
Oh yeah, the gifted game challenge. I keep forgetting to wear the stream safe lipstick. So one of the things I've started bringing back to the channel, I got out of the habit of wearing makeup, like specifically for stream, and then I was like, when I was doing the creation of the intro video and everything, where I was looking through my clips, I was going, man, I looked so good when I had the lipstick. Like, especially the one where I had like the braids and I had the eye makeup and I had the lipstick plus the mask plus the like the powder blue like sweater and the pearls, and I was like, man, that just looked really good.
Incredible looks.
Why did I stop that? And I'm like, well, I became an actual mom and was getting tired, and I was just like, I have to stream, but I don't have the energy to put anything into my look. But like, I have a bit more beans now, so I figured, you know, if I have the beans, might as well actually like start doing that again. Sure. So at the very least, I might not have the pearls on. I need to go find them again, honestly, because they were actually given to me by the person who kind of like she doesn't know that she did this. She's dead, but she kind of inspired me to do this because I got into streaming because my dear old grandma passed away in COVID, in like the original bit of COVID, and I was trying to distract myself to kind of like get through grief and everything, and I started streaming. Decided to try something new, and I was actually named after her, so she's the what was my point? My point was I inherited these pearls from her, and it's like a beautiful string of pearls, and it's like a 3-strand. So and if you look through like my earlier videos, like really early on the channel, like I think I was wearing them during like super liminal, but
it was sick.
It's a very nice look. It's very refined.
Dignified look for a dignified lady.
Aw, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, like, also, I feel like not a lot of people do the refined look on Twitch. They're always like, we have to be, everything is neon. Nothing against neon, but like that.
E-girl aesthetic is very common. Might as well set yourself apart.
Yeah.
I'll put this lighter in your way. Sorry.
Like, not to mimic Bernadette Banner too hard, but like, I don't think I could honestly match her energy, but like, I want to get a little close, I guess.
Yeah. You want to be inspired by her.
I'm like my inspiration for my channel right now.
On her.
Thank you for the hydrate, Tiz. You know that.
Oh, yep.
You have
you
to
got
hydrate
it. On it.
Thank you for the 490 points towards the gifted game challenge. Always very lovely. But my aesthetic that I'm trying to do is it's like a mixture of Bernadette Banner and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. So that's kind of where I'm going for that. My mug today is Best Mom Ever. So this thing is amazing. So I actually got it because it was on my baby registry for my first kiddo, and I saw it on there. It is a insulated thermo mug, and it keeps my whatever hot beverage I am drinking, it keeps it warm for hours. Like, my husband will make me coffee for the morning, and that's how he shows my love, me love when I might not be awake yet, depending on if Stuntman decided to keep me up. And like, I might not have any interaction with my husband before he goes to work because he leaves at like 5:30 in the morning, and if it's been a late night, I'll not wake up till 8 o'clock. And so he'll have made me coffee, and he leaves it for me on the coffee table. So it's just like a little warm hug from my husband in the morning, and I love it. But it's just like a cute little thing. Like, he might not go over the top and buy me flowers every week or anything like one of my exes used to, but you know, that's fine. I don't need that. He shows his love in other little ways, and learning how to find those little waves it's been nice.
Rewarding.
It really has. And like, we had a conversation this morning where I brought up something that has been a pain point before in our relationship, where like I do what I call closing shift. So when we're closing down the house for the night, I do dishes. Kiddo goes up to bed at 8:30, and usually my husband will be the one who takes her up. Sometimes it's me. It really depends on whether or not I'm feeding Stuntman. And so that means diaper gets changed, sleeper goes on, teeth gets brushed, teeth get flossed, and I will brush my teeth and floss my teeth with her. Like, she will remind me if I forget. She holds her little hand out like, hey, where's my flosser? Where's my floss stick? And it's honestly, I've never met a kid so excited to brush her teeth before. It's been so kind of hilarious.
I hope she keeps that energy.
I really hope she does too, because I did not have that energy as a kid. I was and still am so bad about brushing my teeth that she's actually making me better at it. And so we do that, and then she goes upstairs and gets her bedtime story, and she goes to bed. And then I will come down and have time. Like, we stay up maybe an hour longer. So bedtime for the adults is like 9:30. And then he will turn off the TV and he will go to bed, and he just crashes. But the thing that is a pain point is he will just go straight to bed, and he will just go into bed, and there's dishes that still need to be done, there's toys that still need to be picked up, and I'm doing this all on my own. So like, I brought it up like 3 times before, and like, stuff will change for a couple of days or a week, and then slowly it gets to the point where I'm sliding back
to doing it.
Back to doing it all myself. And I brought it up this morning, and I said, I brought this up because I don't want this to be something that turns into like resentment. And so we talked through it, and we talked about where we were failing, and he said, yeah, if we're going to do it together, then you have to tell me directly, like, what are you seeing? What do you need help with? What
direction?
What do you want me to do? What are you going to do? Because if you leave any doubt or any way that my brain can misconstrue it, it will. And I go, okay, that's fair enough. And when do we want to do this? And he said, well, we probably need to do it like right as make it part of bedtime for Josie, because otherwise, like at 9:30, I'm passing out. So like, there's no way you're gonna get help at that point. I go, okay, cool, but we need to like really kind of lock in on that and make it routine, because otherwise it's not gonna get done. because schedules and ADHD are not friends.
Ooh.
So
They're not.
we'll see how this works for the next couple days. See if it sticks. But
I mean, it's a good strategy, I think. So.
Yep. But it was really funny when I woke up from my nap at like 8:30, because I woke up and he was in the middle of a cleaning tornado and he was doing the dishes that I had decided yesterday I just don't have the beans to do the dishes, because it was like a lot more dishes than before.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi. Ooh. Okay, I didn't mean a whole thing of bagels, but
The lawn darter said hi.
Tiz says hi, by the way. So we've got pretzels, peanut butter filled pretzels.
Oh my gosh, I love that for you. Holy cow.
So I'm gonna be sucking on those for a bit.
I'm quite literally going to be eating like pretzel bites for lunch after the stream.
But
I warmed them up in my air fryer for like 3 minutes, and they're
nice.
scrumptious.
But anyway, so like I woke up, he was mid cleaning tornado, and he had offered to do the dishes prior in the morning, and I said, nah, it's okay, I can try to get to it. And he just took that off my list, and I felt seen.
Lovely.
It was very nice. So like, I'm appreciating you, okay? There's a thumbs up from the other computer. So the way that the computers are set up now are, my computer is in like a L shape to his, and it is it's nice. It's nice down here. But yeah. Is that done? Oh, it's above the. There we go. Yeah, it was above the
shot.
window.
All right.
Okay, so we're at 96% now. Is it
so
just the Twitch mom bit?
I don't think so. I have some fascias to clean, which is like the stuff underneath the roof.
Okay.
You can hit that if you want.
I'm gonna leave the garage door for last.
Post. I missed some posts, so I'm gonna go around and start hitting the stuff from the. I'll hit the bottom of the tablet in case you want to open up the tablet and start doing some to-dos yourself.
Okay.
Okay, it was this post here that I apparently missed.
Darling Paul says hi. You got a thumbs up again.
Missed apparently one of the walls.
So the funny thing is, did you see the picture that I sent you of my husband in his mask?
Yes, I did.
So that's not the official masks that I'm getting him. I need to get him the actual one. He keeps on talking about he wants a Phantom of the Opera mask, like the original Phantom mask. And I want to get him one in like the Venetian style, similar to what I have, because they actually do have like versions that are the Phantom mask, but like more fancy. But I need to re-find the website that I got my mask from, because my mask was relatively expensive, but it's also lasted really well.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that I've really had to work on with it is like occasionally I'll have to super glue the straps back on.
I sent you a picture of myself wearing it when I got it, because it originally came to my place.
Yeah, that's right. Because I was afraid that it was going to get stolen at the apartment.
Yeah.
Guy Fawkes mask. Nah, I think that would hit a little too close to home for some reason.
Which gutter's next? Let me see here. Wooden trims. I missed a wooden trim somewhere. Yeah, on those. See, like the only thing that's kind of bad about okay, here. The only thing that's kind of bad about the way the tablet highlights things is that we have a lot of white fixtures in this level.
That's
so it
true.
can be kind of hard to see them glowing.
Is there a way to change that?
No. Not unlike the dirt color. You just kind of have to watch for it to glow like super white. Because like when it glows, it's not affected by the lighting. Like the level lighting, so.
And Pinky, in response to your question or your statement before, for the best mom mug, I don't know that they actually sell it anymore. I'd have to double check, but I haven't seen it in a while. So, because I think I was going to buy another one of them, and I went to try and find it, and it was like not there anymore.
That's criminal. Oh, this one, huh?
Alright, this music is a bop.
Or to tuning into your VOD to figure out what it is later. Did it with the old Shazam.
Well, I mean, it's all on Epidemic Sound, so the song itself is called Time Attack by Lupus Nachta. Time Attack.
Gotcha.
But it's a fun one.
Deal. Alright. Got 3 wooden trims left. Where would I have left them?
Maybe in this area.
Oh, it's the garage. It's the garage frame, actually.
It really is.
So we'll have to.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's.
All right.
What
Bye,
about
Twitch
gutters? Let
Mong
me see
tag.
gutters. Yeah, I'll go ahead and work it with you.
All right.
We victoriously left it up for as long as we could.
Indeed. I look forward to seeing.
We're like 99%. So.
There we go.
All
right,
so
fascia,
some fascia are
gutters,
left.
and wood trims.
So wooden trims. It's actually the trim around the garage. So just make sure to hit the sides and the. Here, I'll try and get the top of the garage here. Since it's a little hard to hit without a ladder. Jump a bunch. They're too lazy to get the ladder. There we go.
Okay.
Gutters and wooden trims. You can go look for the wooden trims if you want. The fascia. Which fascia is it? Oh, it's this fascia. Oh, I see it. And like it'll stop flashing like literally as soon as you start spraying it. So you've got a oh I see here. That's gutter. I see here. The cleaning up at the end of the level is the most laborious part for sure, but fortunately the game has tools to help you.
I think I got it.
I mean, it'll ding if you got it.
I mean, it didn't ding, but...
Where were you working on? The gutter?
Yeah, the wood trim on
it
this.
probably needs some help from the top. Here, let me come over and help you out. Oh yeah, it needs a lot of work from the top. That's what it is. I got it. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
You can look for wooden trims that need help. Ding. All right.
Ding.
The next gutter is probably. Oh yeah, it's this one.
Oh, here's the wood trim.
Good find.
This was your area. How dare you leave this all dirty?
My bad. My bad.
There we go. That's the fascia.
You got the fascia. Okay, good. Good. Because I was racking my brain on figuring out where I left uncleaned on that.
Yeet.
From the
I really don't
here.
see.
Alright, that gutter's done, and wooden trims. 2 wooden trims left.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's kind of finicky to figure out where it is because of the fact that they are all white. So we got this one.
I wonder, could it be the
It
wooden
can be the
trim?
vertical ones.
Not the vertical ones. The window there. I didn't really work on it. So I'm wondering
no,
if...
I think it's the one here on the back porch here. Let me see if the other one lights up when we get to it. The other one didn't light up. Okay, so but it's probably something similar.
How high does that ladder go?
It's pretty high.
I really do think it's that window.
Window?
No?
Where'd you put it? I took care of that window earlier.
Yep, no, the window's good.
Oh, I think I see it. Hold on. Let me climb up that ladder and see if I can make this jump. Hup. Nope, I was wrong. Can't make that jump. I think it might actually be up here. Ah, I'm stuck on the ladder. Is it here? No, it does not here. Wooden trim.
Well, I'm gonna continue to hydrate.
Yeah, that one's good. Ah, fell off again. It could be up on the second level here. So let me go just jump around.
Jump around.
Jump around.
Jump around. Jump around.
It'll be so satisfying when we finally find it and get it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
That last ding.
That speed run thing where it shows everything.
Yeah. And tragically, it'll only show part of our cleaning because it doesn't hold all the movements from every session.
But it will show the Twitch mom, I think.
It will show the Twitch mom. Yes, for sure. But I'm putting my crosshair on everything that looks like wooden trim to see.
I hope the crunching isn't catching.
I didn't hear no crunching.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder if it's... No, that's called veranda decking, so it's not that. Is it that? No. Is it that? Oh, it's this! And, like, you can't hardly see it light up because of the sun is directly on it.
Yeah!
I like how as soon as we figured it out, we just both mobbed it. We did it!
Oh, that's lovely.
Yay.
Look at that.
Alright.
Nice.
All right, what levels you got next?
Let's see. Got the shoe house, the little old lady in the shoe, the skate park, and the golf cart.
The golf cart, huh? Up to you. The golf cart will be really, really quick.
I mean, we can knock that one out fast.
Get $100 real quick.
Yeah.
And then we can decide between the skate park and the shoe.
The dings. So much ding.
I know. Especially once you get like the really powerful equipment and the dings come really, really quick.
There we go.
Called it.
Mine.
All yours.
Tires.
English spelling.
Weirdos.
Look how fast that was. We're so good at
Oh, look at that.
this. A good looking golf cart.
It is a good looking golf cart. Skate park or shoe house? I feel like the skate park's gonna be easier to brand real fast.
And the skate park is also easier overall because the shoe house has a lot of crannies that you end up having to chase after.
Crannies and grannies.
That's right. Also, the shoe house is really funny because one of the kids steals Martha's phone.
Oh
no! And so the kid is sending you updates through the phone. So.
Oh no! All right.
But
skate park first.
Let's do the skate park.
Yep. Oh God.
Oh yeah. So it's big, but all the surfaces are like really big and easy to sort of like look at. There aren't a whole lot of crannies for things to hide in. So, you go ahead and start there. I'll start here.
Hold on, I need to brand first.
Yep.
I need to try and pick a place that it's going to show up. Where do you think it's going to show?
I don't remember where the time lapse looks. You know what you could do? Brand multiple areas.
That's true. I could. You know what? I'm going to brand a couple of walls. And then we'll just leave the walls for last. Or those specific walls. Okay, so get this one. I'm doing the one behind you, if that's okay.
Get out of my way. Here. And you're gonna notice once you get the like initial coat of dirt off, there's graffiti underneath, and you just need to go at it with a few more passes, and then it will go away. Well, the graffiti is kind of amusing. Somebody drew like a ping pong paddle. Don't know why, but they did.
Because reasons.
They like ping pong.
I just realized something. The initials of Twitch Mom is TM.
Ah.
Trademark! I like that. Alright, I think I've branded enough places. Do you think?
Oh, for sure.
Alright. Now I can get down to business.
Brass tacks.
Yep. So what is something that you are looking forward to in the next couple months? Got anything coming up?
Okay. So, well, for one, I do have something tomorrow. I'm having a birthday dinner with my family because my birthday was the 21st, but
Nice.
and my cousin's birthday is also the 21st. But we're doing a big family dinner to celebrate all the February and March birthdays because
lovely.
we're all adults now and scheduling is terrible.
That is absolutely understandable, and I completely understand that. Like, I empathize hard with that. We did an October's birthday for my dad and kiddo, and there was one other October birthday. I can't remember which one it was. Might have been my aunt. That's right, it was my aunt because she was born on the 7th. Well, I just wanted to say that I hope you had a good birthday on the actual day, but for now,
Had a wonderful birthday.
I'm going to sing you happy birthday if that's alright.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tiz. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
And I'm not gonna do the the German version.
And many more.
No, German gets a little spicy.
Oh, does it?
I mean,
Then after stream.
it's silly. It's more suggestive than actual spice. Whatever. Hope you get some tonight. Hope you get some tonight. Hope you get some cake and ice cream. Hope you get some tonight.
I love that. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's silly.
That is, I appreciate that. Another thing I'm looking forward to on next Saturday is a benefit concert called Rock and Revival for a Cure.
What
It is
cure?
at the glioblastoma.
What is that?
It's a benefit. It's a type of cancer. So there's this local band called The Grove. The two frontmen, they're brothers. Their father died of glioblastoma.
What
So
cancer?
I couldn't tell you.
lung?
I unfortunately couldn't tell you more specifically where glio hits. But every year they invite a whole bunch of local bands to the Southgate House Revival in Newport,
Oh yeah.
and they blow the roof off of all three stages.
Wait, is that like the heavy metal bands?
There's not really any metal there. There's some alt rock. And in fact, the Ben Levin Trio is actually opening on the Sanctuary stage.
Oh. Okay.
But I mean, yeah, metal has played at Southgate House Revival before.
Yeah, well,
I know what you're thinking of too.
Yeah, I was thinking of that one time that they were doing like a whole bunch of heavy metal in like the first level, and then we were doing swing dance in the second level. Were you there that night? I don't remember if you were.
I was there.
You were.
I remember it. I remember it quite well. That's very Southgate House Revival because I went to a Last Troubadour concert there and there was it was like an inverted situation kind of. So Last Troubadour was playing on the Sanctuary stage, but upstairs they were holding a goth rave, which is apparently monthly,
Oh, wow.
called Noir.
Noir. I love it. That's so cute.
Yeah.
And Paul says, happy birthday, Tiz.
Oh, thank you, Paul. I appreciate you.
I was so mad at myself on your birthday, too. Like, I was just like, I had it on the calendar, but the other thing that happened that day was, I think, Stuntman's pediatrician visit. And it was just such a busy day. And, like, I had this, like, I was ready. I was going to send you a message, like, the moment that you woke up and all this different stuff. And I was like, wait, what day is it?
That's a relatable mood.
And you mentioned your birthday. I was like, wait, did I say happy birthday? I could have sworn I said, no! Not again! Like, this happened last year, too. I felt so horrible.
I can't be mad at you for that because it's relatable. Like, I have done that sort of thing myself, so.
Like, you would think that I would remember that for the person that I call my best friend, so, like, come on.
I mean, brains are silly.
Brains are silly.
Part of why I've earned that esteem in your book is because I like to be forgiving like this. So
You are. You're really great. Ah, stairs.
Thank you. I do my best.
Stairs, I had, like, at least 5 more swipes left. How dare. It keeps on yanking away
the... So I'm working on this bench, and I will be glad when it gets done early. I hate this bench.
It keeps on yanking away the catharsis.
Yeah, I get it. It's like... It's really terrible for the kind of surfaces that you want to see cleaned all the way, and it's really good for, like, this stupid-ass bench.
Right.
It stinks. Man, the weather's been really up and down around here, because I noticed I'm sitting here, like, am I going to open the window today? And I looked at my thermostat, which has an external temperature report, and it was like 39. Nah.
Yeah, nah, bruh. Maybe not.
Like, maybe not. Because, like, I want to walk outside, but I don't want to walk outside, like, when it's winter weather.
It's been like 30s, which for you Brits would be what, close to 0?
I think so, yeah.
Because freezing is 0.
Celsius, yeah, freezing is 0 in Celsius.
And it's just been not fun. Like, meanwhile, I'm getting the itch to, you know, do gardening and stuff. And I'm like, there's no way anything would survive out there if I planted any sprouts or anything. Yeah. I did go out during the warmth and I did some, like, cleaning. I managed to clean up the blackberry brambles and got all the dead stuff out of the way and got it, like, pruned so that it's got the healthy green canes ready to hopefully give me some berries this year. Like, I got a ton of berries last year, but the doggone deer got every single last one, and I was pissed.
That for you.
It was not cool. I was very mad. And of course they got all my...
Deer day.
Yeah, just... They also got my pears, too. I may or may not have already
take your pears.
You got a raspberry bush? That's awesome.
Nice.
Raspberries are great. The funny thing is, I got the blackberry bush when Kiddo was in her blackberry fiend phase, and now she doesn't eat them. Granted, I don't buy them, so I don't really think it's a factor of she just started refusing them. But then again, the quality of blackberries that the local grocer was providing was just not good. So I got like $100 worth of blackberry bushes and still haven't seen fruit from them, or I haven't been able to profit from the fruit or benefit in any meaningful way.
Well, that's a shadow. I'm like, why won't
no.
it go away?
Paul, you said that you had a veggie patch. Is that where the the raspberries are gonna go, or are you gonna have a fruit patch as well? Because Paul was showing me some really cool pictures of, I think, I'm not sure if it wasn't peonies, it was persimmons. Doesn't sound right. Is it? I don't remember exactly what, but it was like a kind of a shrub flower that looked really, really pretty. And he said that they were going to put that in the garden. Yeah, so the funny thing about buying property or like houses where other people have lived before is you find the previous owner's gardening mistakes or whatever's left over from the previous person. And so there's literally a section in my garden that is Asian chives, and it's huge, and it comes back every year, and I'm just like, I could get rid of it, or I could keep it and figure out how to use it. Haven't done that yet, because I'm like every other year I'm having children, so like the amount of times that I've actually managed to uproot anything has been 0 to 0. But they also did what is apparently a gardening sin, which is you apparently are not supposed to plant peppermint in the ground, because once you plant peppermint, you will never manage to uproot all of it, because it spreads and it is incredibly invasive, and once it's planted, you're just stuck with it forever. You think you've uprooted all of it, and then apparently you left one root, and it comes back the next year.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
Huh.
It's like peekaboo. Guess what? I'm back. It's like, dang it! I thought I got rid of you.
You want peppermint, I guess.
Unless you want peppermint, which in that case it's great, but then you're gonna like supply the entire tri-state area with peppermint.
Oh yeah.
And I will say this, it does smell good when my husband goes and weed whacks.
Nice.
Because then it just smells like cut peppermint. The entire yard.
Nice.
And I mean, I guess it has a little bit of use because it supposedly it's a deterrent for mosquitoes, I think. And
that's really good.
I've never noticed a huge amount of mosquitoes in our yard, so. Bamboo is a nightmare, never plant it. Does it do the same thing? Is it like totally invasive or something? I've never heard of that. Like, all I know about bamboo is what I've learned from like Minecraft and Animal Crossing. That's it.
Mythbusters too. You can use it to torture people.
Yeah. I mean, I used it for torture in Minecraft because I surrounded someone's house with bamboo.
Bamboo will like literally grow through a person. It does not care.
Ugh. That is actually slightly disturbing. It's extremely fast-growing and incredibly invasive. Okay. Today we're learning on Twitch Mom facts.
Hey. Every day with Twitch Mom.
Yeah, I mean, lavender is great and all, but it gives me a headache. Like, I get... Which is hilarious because everyone's like, oh, lavender's great for, like, helping with headaches. And I'm like, no, it doesn't, because I hate
Unless it gives you one.
It gives me a headache. So whenever they have those, like, sleep pouches that have lavender pouches, and I'm like, no.
Pass.
It's like, thanks, but I didn't need that migraine.
Bodies are interesting.
Another thing I found out recently, and it came from an unusual source. Oh, hold on. Park Warden text. I mean, how in the heck do you make a slope out of concrete? I'm not sure what that's in reference to. I might have missed a couple of
It's not a reference,
messages.
he's just being goofy.
Okay. But, so my dad actually taught me this, and it's something that you don't expect to hear out of a pilot, but then you have to remember he grew up in the middle of an asparagus field in, like, Illinois, where there was nothing around for miles and miles and miles and just farmland. And, the factoid was you can plant asparagus and then you leave it. You just leave it alone for like 5 years and you don't harvest it for 5 years. And then on like the 6th year, that's when you can actually start harvesting asparagus. And you never have to plant it again. It comes back every single year and you just have asparagus forever.
Interesting.
But asparagus kind of looks like bamboo when it's at its full height. It's kind of neat.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're related.
It's really kind of neat. So I just need to remember to actually plant asparagus this year so that I can forget about it for the next 5 years.
Also, if you find that the graffiti you're having trouble getting rid of the graffiti, switch to the red nozzle.
Got it.
And it'll get rid of it faster.
I haven't actually worked on anything with graffiti yet. I'm just doing the floor.
Gotcha. And you're not going to find graffiti on the floor.
My friend Derek apparently has been growing something called a sunchoke, and it's like similar to sunflowers, but you can, I think, eat almost every single part of it. But what you really grow it for is for the tubers, because it's like, it has a consistency like, I think, turnips? But it's like a really good like survival thing to have just in your garden. And again, it just comes back every single year. You plant it once and leave it, forget it, and you're pretty much good. And he's like, I can bring some over if you ever want. And I go, okay. But yeah, gardening. It's cool stuff.
I'll just go ahead and get the gallery floor now.
I don't know why this is so satisfying. It's just, it really is.
When they made this game, they hit at something primal in humans, you know?
Yeah. I did the thing again.
I forgot to use the toggle button.
I did. I was like, why is my pointer finger
Why is my
hurting?
index finger hurt?
Like, oh yeah. And the funny thing is, it took me an hour and 11 minutes to figure it out.
Oh, your index finger's feeling pretty strong right now, I bet.
Beefy.
Clean this part of floor carefully, because you branded pretty close to the floor here on
Sorry.
this wall. That's fine. Alright, I got it.
Gonna take a break for a second to hydrate.
I might as well too.
Oh, that's a funny thing that I forgot to mention. So, kiddo, from a very young age, I don't know if she just naturally picked this up from us or if we like deliberately tried to do it, but every time she takes a sip of something and she looks at us, she takes a sip, swallows it, and then goes, it's so
That's
cute.
adorable.
And I just enjoy it every time. It's like, how can you be this cute?
You just chip off the old block, that's how.
Yeah, except when she's figured out how to say no.
She's a chip off the old block.
It's just like, oh no. Did I send you that video where the kid was singing the Oh No song? I feel like I did.
Yeah.
It was so cute. Oh no, no,
Yeah,
no,
that
no, no.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
I don't allow kiddo to watch stuff on my phone, so she has had no exposure to that. So, and like, there's part of me that kind of wants to expose her to that to see if that would happen, but at the same time, I don't want her addicted to my screen because I like having my screen to myself. Thank you.
Exactly.
She's already bad enough with the TV. I mean, granted, it's minor fuss when I turn off the TV, and I can get her kind of switched topics pretty fast, but still. Oh, I just realized my music isn't playing anymore. Huh.
You're just in the vibe so much.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Let's try this stuff. I need to figure out how to do the end credits better. Because, like, obviously I want it to have, like, whoever subbed, whoever cheered, whoever did, like, whatever across the course of the stream. But I want it to... I don't know if this makes sense, but I kind of want it to have, like, the same vibe as, like, the ending of PBS shows, where it's like, and viewers like you. This show was brought to you by such and such sponsor, this sponsor, and viewers like you. Like where
That was a good
that
vibe.
that always made me so happy. Like back when I was a kid, it was like, oh, it was
show exist.
it's like it recognized me or whatever. I don't know. It just like made me feel like I was special. So,
Gotta get this ladder out of the way.
and I'm wondering if like for the end credits, should I do the... Okay, there was so much that was not done, game. That's rude. Rude.
Really large surfaces have that problem.
But like, I'm wondering if I should have my like theme song again, or should I end with a different song, or like another calm vibe song? I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Because like the other thing is, did you ever watch Lawrence Welk?
Yeah.
You know the ending song that they always do, like "Good night, sleep tight, and pleasant dreams to you," like that song.
Yep.
I watched that so much as a kid, and I loved it. It was like kind of the sign of, all right, it's bedtime.
Yeah.
And so like it just has that cozy vibe to it. And so I don't know, I kind of want that vibe for the like end credits bit, because there was, I'm trying to remember, who was I watching yesterday? They literally had an end song, and it like the screen was just ending, and someone said, are we gonna have a mariachi ending? I was like, what are you talking about, mariachi ending? They literally had like a mariachi song, and the screen was blank and it just said ending. And in, like, the entire time you're listening to this like really upbeat mariachi song. I'm like, that's really cool. I like that idea. So like I'm trying to figure out how I want to like work with that idea, I guess, and make it my own in a way that doesn't like seem like I'm just directly ripping off people's ideas.
We've been ripping off people's ideas for the entirety of society.
Yeah, I mean, Shakespeare being like the king of thieves.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't worry about it too much.
Okay, I won't then.
Good.
Ooh, actually, I just got an idea. What if I find like I find a song that kind of has the same vibe as what I was talking about with the Lawrence Welk, and the end screen, like after it's doing the the viewers like you and everything, in the background you see the like, you know, the stream waiting screen that I have, you know how it's got the desktop that is like transparent and I could put it whatever I want behind it. What if I got the old screensaver where it's like the brick maze screensaver?
It'll be fun.
I feel like that
That
would be cool.
really fun.
I wonder
would
if I can
appreciate
find that.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's still in Windows somewhere.
Oh, we got a text message. We've got an in-game text message. Sue Berry, hey there, I've got one heck of a filthy sidecar if you can fit us in. I can run it up to you if you want. Park Warden, if there's one thing I know about concrete, it's that it likes to be as flat as possible. Okay, Park Warden. Sorry, you were saying?
What I was saying. Oh yeah, the maze screensaver. Yeah, it's probably still in Windows. So
somewhere.
But there's probably also like videos of it that you can use too.
Probably. I'm sure you could probably download it somewhere.
I think it'd be probably safest to just use a video recording of the Maze screensaver.
Yeah, that's fair. To avoid like any potential viruses.
Any funny business. Yeah.
Don't need any purple monkey funny business.
No, you don't. I'm missing here on the floor.
Okay, this is a bop. I really
What's it
love
called?
Epidemic Sound so much. It is called Shadi by Hatamit Tsunami.
Ultimate Tsunami, okay.
Yeah. But it's called Shadi. Shadi. And it's kind of got like this, I don't know, it feels slightly Mexican vibe to it, but it's like a beat. Bum 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 bum. I don't know. I'm vibing to it. It's like got electric guitar and like a spicy beat to it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like...
It's hard to describe when you're not listening to it.
Sure. And, like, you often end up having these preconceptions of what kind of music an instrument is good for until suddenly an artist comes along who specializes in that instrument but plays it in a completely different way.
Yeah.
Like, Corey Wong is who I think of the most. He is the funkiest man under the sun, like, without a doubt. And like his guitar playing is completely different than you'd expect from somebody who specializes in the guitar.
There's a lot of things you can do with guitar lately. They've actually come out with like a bow that you can, like, it's kind of like a shortened version of like a violin bow, but you use it for like the guitar.
I'll get you in the key real quick.
Okay.
Should be able to. Come on. Maybe this one isn't strong enough to do it. There's an achievement you get for pushing the soccer ball out of the bowl here. Yeah, just come back when you have the strongest equipment.
Okay. Fine with me. Not gonna lie, I'm slightly jealous of Paige and Paul because they're going on a date night tonight.
Aw, that's lovely.
I'm like, I have, like...
What are you two doing for your date?
I honestly don't know if they're even still here now, but,
Gotcha. Well, then you tell us. You tell us.
I have no idea what they're doing for their date. But they just said that they were going on a date, and I'm just like, oh, that's nice.
That's cute.
I'm like, I can't remember the last time I went on, like, a specific date night. Honey, when was the last time we went on a date? Like, without the kids? Was that Beauty and the Beast, or was that...
Without the kids, I don't remember. I think it was Beauty and the Beast.
No, that would have been New Year's, because Beauty and the Beast was before...
Yeah, it was New Year's that one year.
Yeah, so it would have been New Year's...
2022
No, 2020... It was 2023 going into 2024.
Yeah.
So Stuntman was still in utero. Paul is still here. My bad. We are going out for a nice meal at a nice restaurant, and then we're going to watch a movie at home with popcorn. Oh, I love that for y'all.
Sounds like a great idea.
Sounds lovely. I hope you have a nice time.
Me too.
I'm gonna hydrate. So, Tiz, you should also hydrate.
Yes. Okie dokie.
Also, as a time check, we are at 1 hour and 30 minutes, so we only got maybe 30 more minutes.
Sounds good. We're not going to finish this level in 30 minutes.
No, we are not.
Like, the surfaces are easy to clean, but they are big. There are a lot of them.
Yeah,
so.
and I'm very methodical about it, so it takes a while. But I'm enjoying it, so who cares?
That's the point.
I've also booked a little getaway for us, too, at the spa for Paige's birthday. She knows about it. I can't do surprises. Oh, that's so sweet. I hope you have fun at the spa.
We do a spa sometime.
I've never been to a spa. That's cool. Sounds absolutely lovely. Like, the extent of my, like, pampering is I've done nails and pedicures before, but I've literally never gotten a massage, like a professional massage. I've never gone to a spa. I've never done any of that before.
I highly recommend getting a professional massage. It's absolutely wonderful.
I do not have money with which to buy that. Because I do not have an income. Otherwise, I would totally do that if I had a disposable income. But no, alas, that will have to be some kind of gift that I receive. I cannot buy it myself.
Yeah. I have a friend who she's a LMT, but as long as she has energy, I can go to her house and get a pay what you can massage.
Ooh.
She takes very good care of me. Her energy is not always guaranteed because most of her clients really like her to like dig in really deep. She has a bunch of like really muscly, sporty, athletic clients.
Ooh.
I'm a soft baby. I do not like. I like it gentle. I like it soft. So.
You do not like being roughhoused with.
Yeah.
There was so much of that left, game. So much. Rude.
I think it's funny that keeps happening.
I think it's funny that you keep on missing spots. Or is that just paint? That's just paint. I'm sorry. I judged you. I judged you harshly.
How dare you?
I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
Alright, Paz says, a spa over here, I believe, is a little different to over there. It's like a jacuzzi pool and sauna, etc., but we get to stay in a nice hotel in Cambridge with dinner and breakfast included. Should be a nice getaway. That sounds absolutely lovely. So, spa things are... I've never been to one, so I am absolutely talking out places where the sun don't shine right now, but I believe it's where you
you get facial treatments, you get like massages, you get manicures, pedicures.
There's like a mud bath or something like that.
Yeah, some of them do stuff like that. Optional.
Like cucumber slices on your face. Just get slapped on your face or something.
Yeah, it's like has some sort of exfoliating property, I'm guessing.
I think it reduces like puffiness or something around your eyes.
Yeah.
think that's why that is a thing. But I've never understood it. I hate cucumbers. I don't like eating them. I don't like having them near me. I hate the scent of them. Like, I hate everything
Simply
about
not
them.
get that treatment.
No, it's a no-go for me. Like, I can't even stand, like, artificial cucumber, like, scent.
Pickle fan, then neither are you? Not a pickle fan?
I actually love pickles. That's the funny thing.
Okay.
I love them when they're pickled, but I hate them when they're in their natural state.
Okay.
It's like they need to be embalmed first before I like them.
Fair enough.
And that's why I married my husband, because he hates pickles. So it means that anytime there is anything that has pickles on it, he gives them to me and I eat them. I dispose of them for him.
Symbiotic relationship.
Paul says, I love cucumber. I'll be eating them as quick as they put them on my face. You know, I just see in my head that, like, cartoon, like, thing where the tongue comes up and, like, licks the cucumber, like, directly off the eyeballs. Like the Bugs Bunny thing. Like Looney Tunes style.
What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc? Oh, man, I haven't watched good Looney Tunes in ages.
I heard that the one that they were working on in the 2010s was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, it's not like it's kind of like a sitcom style thing, as opposed to the style of old
Like
Looney Tunes.
The one-offs.
Yeah. Because, like, Lola and Bugs are in a relationship. Lola's an utter psycho, by the way, and she's voiced by Kristen Wiig, which makes it all the better.
I thought Lola was always kind of a psycho.
No. Well, I mean, not the Space Jam depiction.
Oh, okay.
But they gave her a different and better characterization when they did the Looney Tunes show. Yeah, Bugs and Daffy are roommates, as I understand it. And like they still get into like hijinks, but like the structure of the show is kind of like a sitcom.
Okay.
Like there's still plenty of Bugs and drag doing random stuff to trick people.
Naturally. I thought I saw a wabbit. I did. I did.
You're thinking of Tweety Boyd.
Oh yeah, I am. What was that accent? It's like when I get into an accent, I can't get out of it for a second. I think that's the funny thing about me in accents is I will, if I spend too much time specifically around people from Wisconsin, I will start sounding like a Wisconsinite. Oh yeah, sure, don't you know? It's like I start doing the long O's. And, oh yeah, oofta.
That's funny.
It's hilarious, but like I spent an entire several summers in my college days up there, and I would be around several people that had very strong Wisconsin accents, and I'd come home from Wisconsin and I'd go to college and they're like, why are you talking like that? I'm like, I'm sorry, I've been doing this all summer. It's hard. It's hard to like unclip that part of myself.
Yeah. I feel like I do something similar occasionally if I spend enough time near the Florence Y'all Tower.
Oh yeah, Florence Y'all.
Florence Y'all.
It's like internationally famous.
I sound a little more southern.
So, fun thing about languages, my it's like my voice pitches deeper. And I noticed this when I was with my ex. So when I was dating the guy who wanted to be a German teacher, he and I went to Germany for 6 months. And so we lived there. We went to university there. And what we ended up noticing is when we talk English, our voices pitch higher. But when we speak German, it's like it pitches lower. So, for an example, if I were to switch to German right now, so wenn ich Deutsch sprechen, dann es ist tiefer.
Yeah, I notice it.
So what I just said, it pitches lower. So
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about like the way that it works, German specifically works in your throat or something. I honestly don't know, but it was always interesting to me that it's like when I'm English, I'm higher pitched, and when I'm German, I'm not. So
A friend who does something similar when she speaks Japanese. She gets noticeably kawaii when she starts speaking
like
Japanese.
super cute,
Yeah, like really, really high pitched.
high-pitched, animated, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, like, they literally have two different names for, like, in German, you have Hochdeutsch, which is called basically, like, house German or, like, school German. And then you have, like, whatever the colloquial is for wherever you, where you learned it. And I lived in Regensburg, so that is in Bayern, and it's like an hour outside of Munich, and it's like the Texas of Germany. It's very southern.
See.
And like you go to one edge of Germany and you get to France, and you go to the other edge and you might get to like the Czech Republic. And so it's very different. There's a lot of things that are very different. So a lot of times when you hear German spoken in like American movies where the German is, you know, the bad guy or the evil villain or whatever, what you're hearing a lot of times is kind of like Hochdeutsch, and it's very northern. So like think Berlin or stuff like that. So it's kind of like the media stereotypical version of German. And I almost immediately will be able to tell if someone is from Berlin versus, you know, Regensburg. And it's just been fun kind of seeing those differences. Especially since I, you know, go to a German Catholic church.
I know like any German. I know one word in German, and it's the German term for circle skirt, which is Tellerrock.
Yeah. It's been funny.
Literally translates to plate skirt, I think.
That sounds right. The funniest bit about becoming Catholic in a German Catholic church is that, like, it doesn't... I mean, some of it does translate to the Latin Mass. I don't know how much of it would translate really to the English Mass, because I've gone to a lot fewer English Masses than I have the Latin or the German. And like the German Mass, I have memorized by rote now, because the amount of times that I'm actually able to open like the playbook of like, this is what we do at this point, this is what we do at this point, this is what we say at this point. Ever since having kids, it is impossible to try and follow along while juggling 2 kids. So I literally have the Lord's Prayer memorized. I have the Apostles' Creed memorized, and I can just rattle it off now. And it's just been kind of a weird experience. So when I hear it in like English, I like stumble almost, because yeah, I know the Lord's Prayer, but it's different than the Protestants' Lord's Prayer, because like apparently the Protestants added to it, and I'm just like, where do we stop? Because I don't know what part you added, or like what part we added that the Catholics didn't have.
The bit that's in nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, is that it?
No, so in English, it's like, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, and deliver us from evil. And then I think the Protestants added, for thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I think what I am remembering is part. Did you ever see Boondock Saints?
Nope.
Okay, because the Boondock Saints is a real fun movie, but anytime they kill rich people, they'll do like the sort of prayer before they pull the trigger. Okay. They'll say, "In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti." Although they'll do, "In nomine Patris et Filii, bang, Spiritus Sancti."
Okay, so that's in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
So that's the genuflecting. So like making the sign of the cross.
And like they're both Irish, so I can't remember if that's Catholic or Protestant.
So fun fact,
they're both super duper Irish.
In I believe Ireland, there's 2 different factions. Correct me if I'm wrong, husband. There's like one section of Ireland that's like extremely Catholic, and one side that's extremely Protestant, and like they've literally had wars because of it. Like,
I see.
If you go to Ireland, some parts of Ireland, you cannot be 2 spouses where like one spouse is Protestant and one spouse is Catholic, because they will literally not give you a room because they're like, you can't sleep together.
Gotcha. See, like, I'm agnostic, so I wouldn't know enough. Like, I wouldn't, if there were signs as to what particular specific religion the Boondock Saints were, I wouldn't have caught it.
You would know. Like, for an example, like, you can usually tell in Ireland when the people are Catholic, because the amount of religious iconography is just like, there is so many pictures of Jesus and saints and Mother Mary just staring at you from the bed, like above the bed.
See, it leads me to believe that the brothers were Catholic because of the fact that they do say the prayer anytime they kill somebody.
Yeah, the genuflect. So that sounds very Catholic.
Did Londart see Boondock Saints?
Probably. Did you see Boondock Saints? Did you ever see Boondock Saints?
No. But then Boondock Saints has nothing to do with it at all. Trust me.
No, I know. He said no, he has not seen it.
Okay. Gotcha. It's a very cathartic movie, especially in today's times, but it's also funny too.
Fair enough. It's one of those R-rated movies, right?
Yeah, I mean, no, they're straight up killing people, so...
One of them R-rated movies.
One of them R-rated movies. Don't watch it with your kiddos.
God, I sound so, like, naive when I say it that way. but also
Why
very
they're moderated.
boomerish. I also sound like a boomer when I say it that way. Oh well.
Want this railing to do a ding.
I believe in you. You can do it.
Thank you.
You got 10 minutes left. Well, 10 plus 6. 4. Sorry, 10 plus 4. 14.
Got him.
Yay! Congrats.
Thanks. I really enjoy finding ways to avoid using the ladder and the step stool.
Right. I have been doing pretty good at avoiding that by staying on the ground.
Yeah.
It's like somehow I think I've gotten put in charge of the floor and you got put in charge of the walls.
Sort of gravitated toward. Fun box. Oh yeah, you got the fun box. Got the rail here. Also, this particular floor on this level, I had a bear of a time finishing it up.
Oh, really?
When I initially ran this level on my own.
I did it again!
Ah ha 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 ha.
Ah! It's like I just have that flash of, oh, dang it.
Why does my finger hurt? Oh, right.
Yeah, literally, that's what keeps happening. Vaguely annoying.
The recording feature on Steam Deck, well, it's in Steam itself now, but it's really nice. I just wish that I could export in video files from game mode, but I'll switch over to desktop mode and export as soon as we're done here, so I can get it uploaded as soon as possible for you.
Fair enough. Text message from Park Warden. So does that washer of yours work on hedges? Why do you want to power wash hedges? Why? Tell me why. What did you do to your hedges? Park Warden, come back here. I have questions. I have so many questions. He left me on red. So one of the things that's been interesting about, like, you know, being newly converted Catholic and the way the algorithm has kind of worked in conjunction with that is that, well, not in a bad way. It's just been interesting because I've gotten into a lot of reels where, like, they're doing, like, education on, like, Catholic veiling, for an example. And apparently one person had been getting a whole bunch of comments on her reels where they were going, why are you wearing Muslim headdress? And it's like, you do know that Catholics have veils, right? Like, it's been a thing for, like, ever.
Yeah. And like the Muslim faith and many Christian faiths are like interpretations of the same lore.
Yeah, well, it's,
so, I mean, like,
they're both Abrahamic religions.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
They come from kind of the same source. I think we've had
Yeah.
that discussion before where like it was
Like one central thing is that
it was like two different sons of Abraham.
yeah.
Or
And
two different tribes or something.
the Christians and Muslims have different interpretations of what Jesus' role is. Like he's in both of them, but
So we believe he's the Messiah, and they believe he was a prophet, which is similar to what the Jews see him as. They thought he was like a prophet, but then of course they decided no, he's speaking blasphemy, and you know what, we're going to use the Romans to kill him.
Yeah.
So, but one of the other things that has been interesting is like seeing people who think that you can just take the New Testament and like throw out the Old Testament. I'm like, no, because the new.
I'm so glad that dinged.
That was nice. Like
it was a pain the last time I ran this level. All right, which rail did I miss?
It might have been a one that I missed because I didn't really do much on that.
Anyways, New Testament, Old Testament.
Yes. So in order to understand the New Testament, you have to know the Old Testament, basically. Is the way I've always been taught, because the New Testament came to fulfill the promises of the Old Testament. And like there's the reason that we believe as Catholics that Jesus was the Messiah was there were all these different prophecies in the Old Testament, and he fulfilled pretty much every single one. So like there's stuff from Isaiah, there's stuff from Elijah, there's all these different prophecies. I couldn't tell you every single one. I'd have to go look it up. But
yeah,
he fulfilled a lot of them, if not all of them. So like that's why we believe that he is the one who came to save us.
Gotcha.
So, and it's just been really interesting in the learning journey. So I've been enjoying it. And like I really love where I go to church, and I mean, who else can really say that they got like a snowball thrown at their head by a nun? So like it's such a unique experience. It's one of those things that you don't really expect. And the nuns are so sweet too. They really are. I love them. And they love my kids too, so.
You see how much faster the red nozzle's knocking this out?
Yeah. I do. I'll leave you
like
to
you
the
get
one.
much. Yeah, I got this. You get like much less area coverage with the red nozzle, but like oftentimes the pressure will make up for it.
Gotcha.
I think. Why don't we just finish this level? Because I think we're close.
We're pretty doggone close, yeah. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to, but then we turned out to be way more efficient than I anticipated, which is awesome, which is good. Oh, okay, that's a skateboard. It's not what I thought it was.
One last thing on the religion thing before I get myself off it. One movie that is really good that I highly recommend to literally everyone. Have you ever heard of The Prince of Egypt?
Oh yes, we've talked about this at length.
So it is an absolutely fabulous movie, and I'm still trying to convince my husband to watch it with me, and he said he would watch it at Passover, which is fitting, because it ends up covering Passover, because it's the story of Moses and like going back and forth with oh, there's a dude in graffiti. I just noticed this. That's cool. But it's basically Moses and the Pharaoh going back and forth, going, let my people go. No, I won't let you people go. Let my people go. No, I don't think so. And then all the different, like,
Bismillah, I will not let you go.
Yeah, basically. And all the different plagues, like the plague of locusts, the plague of frogs, the plague of boils, the plague of the famine and everything, turning the river to blood. And then, of course, the one that finally convinced him, all right, I'll let your people go, the Passover, when the Holy Spirit came down across the land of Egypt, and it was the angel of death. The angel of death came down and took every firstborn son. Killed every single firstborn son, and the way that the Jews managed to avoid it was they took the blood of I think it was a newborn lamb. I could be wrong. It could have just been a lamb, but they took the blood of a lamb and brushed it over the like door frame, like every entryway to a house, and they covered it so that the angel would know to pass over this house and not visit it and like kill the firstborns. And so the Pharaoh lost his firstborn. And he was like, get out of my sight. I don't want to deal with you anymore. And yeah, but it is such a good movie. And the music, it didn't have to go that hard, but it did, and it's so much more beautiful for it.
It's like late 90s, mid-aughts, right?
Yeah, it was...
Or late 90s, early aughts?
So it was being produced, or it was being worked on at the same time as Shrek. Yeah. Which we'll get into a Shrek discussion in a minute. But,
we should do a Shrek discussion when we're doing the Shrek levels later.
Ooh, good point. Because I have thoughts on the new Shrek thing, which I'm sure you've seen online. Shrek
teaser
5.
For Shrek 5?
Yeah.
I haven't seen... I'm aware of it exists, but I haven't seen it yet.
It's horrible. It's so horrible. But anyways, the whole thing is like, if you basically failed on Prince of Egypt, or you got fired from Prince of Egypt, you got sent to the punishment, which was Shrek. And then they didn't expect Shrek to be that good or do that well.
Then it did.
And then it did. It did amazing. It became a whole franchise. But that's the funny thing is,
we should fire these people.
Anyone who was doing badly on Prince of Egypt, and granted, Prince of Egypt was banger. Yeah. And it was absolutely amazing for what it turned out to be, and like there's a reason people still love it.
Well, now when you think about it, like the production methods for Shrek and Prince of Egypt was traditionally animated. Shrek is not. So like one thing that occurs to me is it might not have actually been a punishment, rather, well, your skills might work better on this 3G thing we're doing. Yeah. You know?
Might be. I don't know. I know a lot of people did say it was a punishment, though.
Well, that's funny.
It is. All right, so we're at 2 hours right now. So how are we doing? We're at 92. I don't know that we'd be able to knock...
completed. Do you want to finish the rest? Well, I mean,
there's still a lot left. 92%. That's still going to be a decent amount.
There are 17 walls. Yeah, that is a pretty decent amount.
Yeah, that's going to be at least another 30 minutes.
Okay. I mean, like, now this means that we're not going to get we're basically not going to get a montage at all if we stop here.
What I can
But
do...
I'm also okay with continuing with you if you want.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is we could continue at a different time and we just record the end montage, and when I put the video up on YouTube, I'll make sure to add that recording at the end.
Oh, no. What I mean is we're not going to get the montage if we stop here, because the montage will, like I said, it doesn't save our progress across sessions. So basically when we jump in here, next time the montage is going to cover the very little bit that we're doing the very little bit that we do at the very end.
Well, okay, hold on. Let me check the cameras and check the kids real fast to see if I'm needed. Because if they're okay still, then
we could probably spend another 15 minutes to just knock this out real quick. I'll go ahead and continue working while you figure that out.
Stuntman's doing all right. I mean, he's awake, but doesn't look like he's fussing. And Kiddo is zonked. So I'm gonna go with, let's try to knock it out.
Cool. We got this.
All right. Bye, Paul. Have fun on your date. I hope
Enjoy
you have
your
fun.
date. So, like, it says 17 walls, but when I'm like looking at it, I'm pretty sure what we have is like segments that have
right,
been
17
missed.
segments.
So that won't be that bad.
I hate that every time you pick up a ladder, it like shows all the places that you can place the ladder at the same time. So like I can tell without looking that you've picked up a ladder.
Yeah,
like,
it does that for when you pick it up too. Oh, this guy's climbing. This guy is climbing.
Oh, you found another one?
What?
You found another climbing?
No.
There was
No. I'm saying you're talking about me. I grab the ladder, you see all the, and you're like, ugh. This guy is climbing.
So like I thought you were talking about one of the graffitis. Like there was literally
no.
a graffiti where it was like a silhouette of a guy climbing a wall.
Oh no. I haven't found anything like that. That would be funny though.
I gotta break out the red nozzle. Oh,
yeah,
that's so much better.
Yes, it is. That is why I recommended it.
But it's also so hard to get all the... It leaves so many niggly details.
Yeah, so like that's kind of why like if you knock out all the dirt before you start on the graffiti, what will end up happening as you're doing the graffiti last, it will eventually just give you the ding. And like it literally just happened right now. So that is my personal recommendation.
Okay, so dirt first, then graffiti. Got it.
Yep.
Or how about this? I'll leave the graffiti for you.
Oh, that works.
And I'll just knock out dirt.
Yeah, that works for me.
You knock out tops and graffiti, and I'll work on the rest of the walls.
Sounds good.
Ah! Wait, why do I have 2 mugs? Oops. I forgot that I asked my husband for a drink when I was asking him for food, and he brought me a drink, and it's not in a thermo. So
okay.
I probably have a very cold chocolate.
Cold chocolate. Cold chocolate's fine.
I mean, it's not as good as hot chocolate, but I mean, it
It's
works.
serviceable.
I suppose it works. Alright, let's see what other walls can I work on.
See if I can get over here. Reach that. Can't quite reach that. That's fine. Teamwork is making the dream work.
Indeed. Ding!
Yay! Alright, grab this and...
Got some
go.
graffiti over on another wall for you.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Get
Anything
out
up
of here.
Yes!
Get out of here, you floozy.
Out of your way then. I'll put it here by the arch.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Again! Yay!
Yes! I'm making it happen.
11 walls.
I'll be down in single digits very, very soon.
10.
Alright. Grab the ladder and get up here. Need to go to the lawn.
Alright, I'm gonna start taking out the Twitch Mom walls.
Yeah, I already did some of them. I did the ones that I was pretty sure that were not going to be in the montage.
Fair enough. I love how the lo-fi has kind of deviated into music that sounds very much like it came straight out of like Coffee Talk. Which, by the way,
Coffee Talk is like a really lo-fi game.
didn't Coffee Talk have a sequel? There's like
I
Coffee Talk
believe
2,
it did.
which makes me
At the
want to
very
go and
least
replay it, and then also
very-
do the second one.
Yeah, at the very least, it had a follow-up that was like similar.
It was a good game. I remember like absolutely getting obsessed with it when I played it on the Switch.
Yeah.
All right, 7 rolls.
Stuck on the ladder.
Haha.
Good, I can walk on this. But you can walk on this sometimes a little inconsistent in this level.
Yeah, that's fair.
That means it probably has... No, I cleaned that. Good. Okay. 5 walls. 4 walls.
You want to take over this?
Yeah, I'm on it.
because I got hyper focused on it for a second there.
Sure. Problem. I like the little heart dot on the eye in that one. Oop, I see some graffiti there. I'll handle that.
Okay. Still says 4 walls.
And it's probably... do you see all the visible dirt gone from...
There's a couple of corners here and there.
Yeah.
There we go.
That one's good. 3 walls. What else we got? So this is the part where we turn on the tablet and then we let it light things up for us. Okay. So there's this corner bit that I didn't fully clean. So I'll just get my... oh, yep. I see where I missed on it too. So... alright, that's
2
good.
walls.
There's another corner that I missed. Yep, right over there. Right here. Where did I miss on it? Oh, yep, I see here.
Is it both parts?
Yeah, I missed this side of the wall here. Alright, so then there's one more wall part, which is the very back corner here, out here. So, and it's probably just... let me put the ladder here and take a look. Probably just the top of it, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Actually, it's not. Just spray it for a bit. We'll see what happens.
Ha!
There we go.
It was the
We
top.
did it! Nice. Good job. And the montage.
Alright, so the trademark got...
Yeah, the trademark was visible.
yeah.
So that's good.
Nice. And it only took
that's satisfying.
13 minutes. We were less than my estimate. So that's all. That's pretty good.
Nice. We did good.
Yeah. Did really good.
Good job, friend.
Good job. Oh, stretch.
Well, me too, literally right now.
That felt
All
good.
right. Well, this was delightful. I'm so glad I could do this with you.
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know that I can do it next Saturday, but who knows? Maybe we can figure something out. At some point, I need to get back into Sea of Thieves with my dad because there's been an update. There's new megalodons running around, and he wants to play it, and I haven't found time for him. So he's been chomping at the bit to play it with me. So, anyways,
well, I hope you get to do that soon.
Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for coming and joining us at the cottage. It's been absolutely lovely having you here, and I hope you enjoyed the cleanup with Tiz and Powerwash Simulator, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Goodbye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Good night.